The Lions saga continues with challenges and bold decisions. With the loss of star Aiden Hutchinson, the team faces a crossroads. Invest heavily in a trade or trust in the talent that is already standing out on the field. And as if that weren't enough, rumors of a possible partnership with a renowned defensive coach could give a new face to Detroit's defensive system. Should the team seek this strategic help? Stay tuned to understand every detail of this news and leave a like if you love your team. The Detroit Lions face a tough decision after losing star defensive end Aiden Hutchinson to a season-ending injury. Speculation has stirred about the team potentially acquiring a high-profile defensive end to fill the void. However, the Lions might be wise to avoid such a big move, even though they're aiming for a Super Bowl run. Hutchinson's loss undeniably hurts. Beyond his impressive on-field skills, his leadership and presence have anchored the Lions' defense. Trading for a top-tier replacement, like Max Crosby or Myles Garrett, would bring immediate skill, but comes with substantial financial and logistical challenges. Crosby's current contract with the Raiders extends through 2026, with $53 million guaranteed, and Garrett's 5-year, $125 million deal with Cleveland adds up to a steep price. This kind of expenditure could severely impact Detroit's salary cap and limit the team's future flexibility. Adding a high-profile player would likely involve multiple draft picks and potentially even current players, which could disrupt a roster that has been performing remarkably well. General Manager Brad Holmes and Coach Dan Campbell have carefully crafted a cohesive and resilient team. Over recent seasons, they have prioritized building a culture that aligns with Detroit's hard-working identity and maintains team harmony. Bringing in an expensive player who might not adapt to the Lions' system or culture could unsettle the positive dynamic they've built. Meanwhile, Detroit's defense has shown its resilience without Hutchinson. Against the Dallas Cowboys, the Lions' defense rallied, pulling off multiple interceptions and ending with a decisive 47-9 victory. Defensive players like Brian Branch, who snagged 2 interceptions against Dak Prescott, and Kirby Joseph, who intercepted Cooper Rush, are stepping up. A week later against the Vikings, Branch added another interception, and the Lions eked out a last-minute win, with Jared Goff orchestrating a composed drive to set up Jake Bates for a game-winning field goal. The Lions are currently 2-0 without Hutchinson, demonstrating that this team can dig deep and compete. While a trade could offer short-term reinforcement, the Lions might already have the internal talent they need to adapt and push forward. Rather than risking the future for immediate gain, Detroit may find that the foundation they've built is strong enough to carry them through this challenging stretch. What do you think? Should the Lions go after a major reinforcement? Let us know in the comments. Now, if you found this interesting, the next news promises even more excitement and potential for the team. The Detroit Lions have impressed on defense this season, even with Aiden Hutchinson sidelined, ranking 5th in DVOA. However, as they look toward the late season, adding new perspectives could be a valuable move. Bringing in a defensive mind like Jets head coach Robert Saleh could be a game-changer for Detroit's playoff aspirations. In the past, the Lions have used consultants like Dom Capers and John Fox in similar roles, and this year, Saleh might be a fitting choice. Currently working with the Packers as an offensive consultant, Saleh isn't locked into a full-time commitment, which could make him a flexible asset for Detroit as the season progresses. NFL insider Tom Pelissero suggests that Saleh is likely to make the rounds with other teams this season. Don't be surprised if some other friends of Saleh also have him in their buildings as the season goes on. It's something good for a coach in this position to do. While Saleh hasn't directly worked with Detroit's coaching staff, there's clear respect between him and head coach Dan Campbell, both of whom emerged as head coaches in the 2021 hiring cycle. Bringing Saleh on board late in the season could give Detroit a tactical edge. Fresh ideas on defense could help the Lions prevent teams from adjusting to their scheme, especially as they fight to defend their NFC North title and secure playoff seeding. Saleh's track record as the defensive coordinator for the 49 ERs and his work with the Seahawks during their Super Bowl winning season in 2014 show his skill for crafting elite defenses. Ultimately, going all in on a Super Bowl push isn't just about adding players. It's about making any strategic move to strengthen the team. With Aaron Glenn possibly eyeing head coaching opportunities, Saleh's expertise could make a crucial difference for Detroit down the stretch. Look, as a fan, I can understand the dilemma. Hutchinson's departure is a tough blow. But the team has already proven that it can overcome challenges. Adding a coach like Saleh, it seems like a smart move to keep the defense consistent and unpredictable in the playoffs. But is this investment worth it now? Subscribe to the channel to follow this decision closely and not miss any news from the Lions this season.